Here's the thing though. Fat or not, I demand respect from these men. 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 And if they won't give it to me because I'm fat, then I'm gonna hurt your fucking feelings, bitch. Weight does not determine worth.
You're not getting disrespect because you're fat. You're getting disrespect because you've got a nasty attitude and a nasty mouth and a dirty personality that people have no reason to respect. Okay? Because it all starts there. But like most leftists, SJWs, feminists, they don't care about content of character. For them, it's all about the exterior, right? They base you not on your personality or how, like, what a good person you are. Everything's based on your ethnicity, your sexual preference, your gender, things that are outside of your control. You know who does that? Losers, right? Losers make everything about things that they never had any control over, right? Everything, oh man, I'm, cisgender, blue-haired, male that, is homosexual and likes, it's everything is about the exterior. Nothing is about their accomplishments, right? Or what value they bring in the world. Why? Because they don't have any. They're losers. Because that's what losers do. They constantly chest pound and parade their exteriors, right? Their ethnicity or their gender or their sexual preference or their body, whatever their body image is. No different than what she's doing. Why? Because deep down, they don't have anything else to offer, right? I never lead with, many of you guys don't even know what ethnicity I am, right? I don't lead with that stuff because I lead by the content of my character. I rather have you judge me on who I am versus, what I look like. I don't have any control over that. And this is why, even most of the hate comments you'll ever get, especially the ones that I get, they're always personal attacks about what? Your exterior appearance. Because these people are losers. That's what they base everything on, right? And that's the simplest way to put it. These people are losers. Leftists, SJWs, the woke mob, all losers. Because they don't have anything of value that they produce. So everything is about the exterior, right? They can't value anything of value that you produce or any of your accomplishments because they themselves are losers. So they go right to something you can't control, which is your exterior appearance, right? So this chick is sitting there raging about the fact that, fat women, if you don't respect me because I'm fat, I'm going to do, and then she goes on to threaten you, right? She's basically threatening, if you don't respect me because I'm fat, I'm going to hurt your feelings. I'm going to come after you and all this other stuff. So now you're bullying. Now you're bullying, harassing, and threatening somebody if they don't respect you. Now you're definitely deserving of not being respected. Now you definitely don't deserve respect. Right? But this is why I can't stand leftists, SJWs, feminists, because they want everyone to join them in crazy town. They want everyone to join them in this delusion, this concoction of reality that they've created in their heads that is very far from reality. Right? It is void of any common sense. And most of these people are morally bankrupt. Right? They have zero morals. This is why they push let's slut it up. Let's be whores this summer. Oh, sleep with as many guys as you can. And let's, teach kids about how to put a condom on a dildo, in kindergarten, which they're clearly doing. They have zero morals. I have no respect for them. And whenever I hear people talk like this, I'm not even surprised anymore because this is how a person with no morals, no common sense, no accomplishments, and no value talks to people. They just, and these are, they bully you. And these are the same people that will go online and talk about how, all these bullies and everyone's bullying and harassing. This needs to stop. And it's dude, you're the bully. You're the bully. Stop gaslighting. I've said this before. All of these people, the left, the woke, the SJWs, they're all, at the end of the day, extreme narcissists because they display, verbatim, point by point, the exact symptoms of a narc, right? exact symptoms of a narc, where they can't see, they lack that basic self-awareness, and they can't separate themselves from other people. And they think that everybody else is a mirror reflection of them and should have their exact same ideas, values, beliefs. And if they don't, oh, they need to be shut down. They need to be canceled. They need to be attacked. They need to be destroyed. They need to have their livelihoods taken away from them. That's how these crazy people think. And they want you to join them in this crazy, this place called Crazy Town that they live in. No, right? No. I don't need to respect you if I don't want to. Okay? If I don't want to, that's my personal right. That's my freedom. Just like if you like the color blue and I don't like the color blue, I don't have to like it just because you like it, dumbass. And you can't force me or coerce me into liking it or bully me into liking it, by trying to be intimidating, which she clearly is. She clearly is. Does this sound like somebody you should respect? No, right? And this is the thing that I can't stand about the left. They always cheat. Okay? They don't play fair. They always cheat in order to get their way. I mean, if it's such a good idea, why do you have to cheat? If it's such a good idea, wouldn't people just get on board? Would you have to bully them, intimidate them, and harass them into getting on board with your ideas and your values? No, they would just do it because they'd be like, hey, this is a great idea. No, but it's when you have a toxic idea, when you have an idea that is perverted or disgusting or gross or that will harm society, and you just are doing it because you want a virtue signal and people aren't getting on board, oh, that's when you need to start cheating, right? You need to start forcing this shit onto kids at a very young age. You need to start grooming them. Because let's face it, guys. I mean, it's beyond indoctrination now. They are grooming children to think like them, to act like them, to be perverted at a young age, to get on board with their wokeness, to get on board so they can live in Crazy Town too and think Crazy Town is normal, and desensitize you to their perversions. So you could like literally think like, no, this is what normal looks like. No, it's not. It's not, because I remember a time before Crazy Town, right? Before Crazy Town, men were men and women were women. There weren't 65 different genders. There wasn't this, people who were obese and clearly overweight and clearly at risk for heart disease, stroke, diabetes. We weren't praising them. We were telling them, dude, you gotta start controlling your diet, right? You gotta start eating better. You gotta start watching what you put in your mouth. We weren't sitting there going, oh, body positive, don't body shame me and all this other stuff. Fat is beautiful. No, it's dangerous. According to the medical science, the medical research, it's dangerous, right? But they want to groom people. They want to groom you into believing their bullshit. And this is why they take over the media, the airwaves, the movies. I keep telling you guys, turn off your TVs, man. You're being groomed. You guys are like, hey, man, watch the new Spider-Man. I'm like, no, I don't want to be groomed, dude. It's like, watch this, watch the new Matrix. No, I don't want to be groomed, man. I like my thoughts. I like having independent ideas, right? Especially these days because it goes against the mainstream narrative. Those people all want to groom you anywhere they can. It's everywhere. Movies, television, Hollywood. Even out here, a lot of the advertisements, right? You got to be careful. What have I told you guys? That's why you follow content like mine, so it will wake you up. But this chick, like a typical SJW, like a typical, woke person, she wants to like coerce you into respecting her. No different than what I was saying, what the left does. They can't win through the free marketplace of ideas because they know their ideas suck, so they have to cheat. They have to bully. They have to harass you. Why do you think YouTube just removed the dislike button? Do you think they removed the dislike button because it's going to make the platform better? No, they removed it because the majority of videos that were getting disliked were woke videos, videos from the left, even the White House videos, all massive dislikes. So instead of letting people compete in the free market of ideas and trying to improve their ideas, their content, trying to make it more relatable to people where they'll stop disliking it, instead of competing like a normal adult, what do? They just remove the dislike button. They cheat, right? They cheat. They cheat. They take their ball and go home. Because that's the only way they can win. That is the only way they can win. You know who does that? That's what losers do, man. The same type of losers that will base everything off of skin color Like when they see another person, they don't see them as like, oh, that's a cool dude. Oh man, that guy's, he's badass. No, they just see them as a skin color or a sexual preference, right? That's all they see. But then they sit there and they call you the racist. They call you the sexist. You know what that's called? It's called gaslighting. That's what narcissists do. Because they want to make you feel crazy, like you're going crazy. Because it's like, how can you not see that you are the one? You're basically, what you're accusing other people of doing, you're doing that, right? They can't see that, and they never will. Because that's part of being narcissist, which everyone on the left is pretty much, right? Make no mistake about it. It's narc. Even the people who send me hate comments, right? They're always personal attacks, childish name calling. What are they doing, right? What are they doing? They do that because, A, they need a little 2-second dirty high because they can't compete in the marketplace of ideas. They can never debate me. So they need to resort to the dirty, 2-second dirty high personal attacks. But also, it's because they're narcs. They can't separate themselves from other people. They want everyone else out there to have the same ideas as themselves, right? These people are the ones who are issuing, these people are Marxists, right? At the end of the day, that's what they are. That's what they are. They're socialists, they're communists, whatever you want to call it, right? 100 million people dead. How do you like those stats? And that's what they want to usher in. Right? They want to try a system where 100 million people have already died throughout history. And that is the system they want to usher in? Are you freaking kidding me? When the patriarchy has ushered in all of this that you see around us, technology, beautiful buildings, landscape, technology, lighting, farming, agriculture, and that's what they want to destroy? No, I'm a betting man. I always say that. I play the odds. The odds, if the odds that something has produced this, which is basically the patriarchy, I'm going to keep rolling with it, right? I'm going to keep rolling with it. I'm not going to roll the dice on a system that has killed 100 million people throughout history. And anybody who promotes such a system is evil in my book. You're satanic, you're demon possessed, and you can't see the forest through the trees. But not to get too far off track, got on a little rant of my own here, because I can't stand it when I hear people like this talk. They think that everything is about them. They're such narcissists. They think everything's about them. Oh, I'm fat. If you don't respect me, oh, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to come after you. It's like, why are you bullying people? Why can't you just be a good person? And then if people respect you for that, great. And if they don't, so what? Is your self-esteem that low that you're going to get that triggered if somebody doesn't respect you? I mean, there are plenty of people, me being a content creator, who don't respect my work, don't like it. And you know what? That's okay. Why? Because I understand they have different values. You probably had a different upbringing. Maybe you had a different social circle. And you know what? That's okay. You don't have to be exactly like me. And I don't want you exactly like me. I want you to be you, right? And that's what makes the world a beautiful place, is everybody's different. Not everybody's exactly the same. Everybody's exactly the same. And the reason why narcissists do that, by the way, it's called leveling. They want everybody to look the same, act the same, be the same, is so they could hide. They could hide basically, the fact that they're losers, and they can bring down winners. And that way nobody looks like they're more talented than anybody else, right? Everybody looks exactly the same. That in itself is evil. Make no mistake about it. It's evil. I have no problem saying that, right? But this chick is basically, she's so weak, she's so cowardly, she can't compete in the marketplace of ideas and just be a good person. And then, you know what? The people who respect you, great. And the people who don't respect you, that's fine too. She can't just be a grown, mature adult and just accept that is how the world works. But instead, she just wants to be just be fat, eat whatever she wants, doesn't ever want anyone to ever make her feel bad. How do you think she got that fat in the first place? By having been surrounded by enablers her own life. People who never told her exactly what she needed to hear. Instead, just kept telling her whatever she wanted to hear. No, it's okay, girl, you could eat that. Oh, don't feel guilty if you eat that whole pie. It's fine. Oh yeah, you could eat a plate of nachos in the middle of the night. It's okay, you could do it. Why not? Live. Right? Those people. That's why she gained all that weight. She never had somebody in her life go, hey, put down the fork, right? You're getting ridiculous here with this. You're putting your life at risk. You could die of diabetes. You could have a stroke, heart disease. There are even some types of cancer that come from being obese. Nobody told her that. So now, you know, thanks to all of her enablers in her life, you've created a monster. You've created a narcissistic monster who expects people to just respect her because she's her, right? That is so arrogant. And this is what narcissists do. Narcissists are just arrogant like that. You notice everyone on the left, like, they're so arrogant, right? Like, the way they talk is just so arrogant. There's no humility whatsoever. Like, most of the successful people I know, right? Some of the richest, most successful people that I know, especially in my entrepreneurs group, these are the most humble guys you would ever meet. They've accomplished so much in their lives, yet they are so humble and they have such humility. They're not afraid to laugh at themselves, right? But you know who the people I know that are afraid to laugh at themselves, who have no humility, are not humble, but are like super arrogant, are losers. Never accomplished anything in life, never brought anything of value into the world, are a complete piece of garbage type of person. These are the type of people that demand your respect. And it's like, why? You haven't even done anything to earn that respect. Right? Like the guys I was talking about who are, you know, very successful guys, these guys would never go around going, you better respect me, you better respect me. No, their self-worth is up here. You know, because they don't lead with their exteriors. They don't lead by their skin color, sexual preference, or their gender. They lead by their accomplishments. And that's what gives them their sense of worth, their self-esteem. It's like, hey, I provide value in the world and I'm a good person. Pretty good. Maybe not the best, but I'm okay. I do okay, right? They're humble like that. They have humility. So they don't care if you don't respect them or not. It doesn't change who they are. It doesn't hurt them. Just like people attack me. It doesn't hurt me if you don't respect me, you don't like me. You know, just the same. If you do respect me and like me, it doesn't hurt me either. I'm like, oh, cool. I appreciate that, right? But, you know, it doesn't hurt me either way because it doesn't affect me any other way because my self-esteem is up here. Right? I don't lead with my skin color, my gender, or sexual preference. I love women, right? But I don't lead with that, right? I lead with my accomplishments, what I'm doing in the world, my value, my content, my YouTube channel, the subscribers, their lives that I'm changing. That's what matters to me. That's what gives me value. Not my skin color, not my ethnicity, not my gender. I can't control those things, right? I can't control those things. That's not credit to me. That's credit, you know, to God. Whatever He gave me, I embrace it, right? But these losers, that's all they can lead with. Oh, I'm gay, I'm female, I like women, but I'm also bi. That, you notice that's all they talk about? That's why they come up with these narcissistic gender pronouns like him, her, him, they, them, because everything needs to be about their identity. Why? Because they're losers. They have no content of character. Most of them are pretty shitty people. Try to talk to them. I grew up in a liberal city, man. Talk to those people. Try to cross them. Tell them you have a different opinion. See how they treat you. See if they treat you with the same respect. See if they even give you the same respect that they expect you to give them. All right, so yeah, this just like sends me off the handle when I see like somebody like this just like demanding men respect her. Why? You know, I mean, if you want to talk about your identity and you want to be respected for that, no, I don't respect you for that because you lack self-control when it comes to eating, right? So no, I don't respect that. Okay, I can't respect that. If you started pushing back and started losing weight and started trying, I would respect that. But I don't respect the state you're in, and especially I don't respect your personality, your attitude, the nastiness, the cursing, and the threats. I don't appreciate that, and no, I don't respect that whatsoever. So, as always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of her little rant there, as well as my own. Drop any comments that you want to share with the tribe here, anything that I might have missed, or anything that you think is relatable that you want to share with everybody. Drop them below. Always love to see you guys in my comments. Always love to read them. Always very entertaining and humorous. So drop them below. With that said, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Go ahead and smash that like button below. Do it now. Also, hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you guys subscribe. So please make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And for all you guys who want to support my work and all of this incredible, amazing red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, baby. The hottest women on the planet. Okay, I teach you how to do that in 7 Months of Mastery. And you know what? I have tons, thousands upon thousands of successful students now all around the world. Okay, a lot of these guys often drop comments in my comment section talking about how they're in my program, they've met their dream girl, they've met their future wife. I've had a number of students who've been through my 7 Months of Mastery program already met their wife thanks to my teachings, right? They met a high value, high caliber, hot wife, right? Way above what they were able to get previously before they jumped into my program, 7 Months of Mastery. They were able to get a girl who was much, much more attractive, much hotter, and much higher value thanks to my teachings. And you know what? I want you to become one of them. Even if you don't plan on getting married, find yourself a cool chick, a high value chick, not one of these like low value, like DG single moms, or you know, women who are passive prime or damaged goods or anything like that. I want to teach you how to go out there and get high value women, just like my students are all around the world. You can become one of us, and all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, and it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. So it's only $1 for the entire first month of high value coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And it's the best way to support my work, guys. And thank you very much if you do. I appreciate it. Thanks in advance. And let's crack on out of here.